What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It is the morning time. I am kind of sleepy, slept in a little bit, so I'm a little bit behind on my day, but we are going to be filming a little get ready with me, a life update. I realized I mentioned that I wanted to upload a little life update video before the next Buff Bunny collection launch, because all my YouTube videos have just been Buff Bunny collection, and literally there's a launch coming up, so I'm like, okay, I gotta get on it. I gotta make my video today. So we're gonna do a little get ready with me, my everyday makeup routine, and I'm gonna be trying some like TikTok trends for makeup. I have been trying so hard to get good at makeup. I absolutely love it. I think it's so much fun. It's like an art, honestly, and I've been getting pretty good at it. So I'm gonna show you guys my products that I use. Nothing special, honestly. Most of it's drugstore stuff, and just show you guys how I do my makeup. So let's get started. I also want to give you guys a little life update because it's just been a while. So first, I'm just gonna wash my face because I kind of fell asleep with I washed my face, but I fell asleep with my mascara on, so we're just gonna get that off. Excuse me. Hello from Luna again. So I'm just gonna damp my little face. Guys, if you don't have one of these, you should get one. I think my mom got it from Shoppers, or like maybe Winners or something like that. But it's like a little face cleanser. It has like these little, there is cat hair in it, but they have like these little bristles and it feels so nice on your skin. It like exfoliates it a little bit. So I'm just gonna get this damp and then put my face cleanser directly on it. So I actually use this Monet stuff. So my cousin used to work for Monet, and then she moved to Australia. So she's like, is this empty? Anyway, she's like, here, take all of my Monet stuff. So, oh my God, went everywhere. Cleanse the little face. It actually just feels like it's like a little face massage. Like it just feels so nice. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right, here we are, all clean, all fresh, looking like a 12-year-old. So actually somebody commented on my YouTube video, they're like, you're 25, you look like you're 16. Which I'm not complaining, because like when I'm 50, I'm gonna look like I'm 30, so that's fine. So we're just gonna get started with some moisturizer. I actually ran out of actual moisturizer, so I'm just gonna use this Aveeno stuff, you know, the typical Aveeno face moisturizer. I'm gonna try like that flawless skin thing, like that went viral on TikTok by that girl. I forget what her name is, but she's got nice boobs. I think you know the one I'm talking about. That sounded weird. Anyway, so she moisturizes first. It's like, why would you moisturize after your foundation? You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm actually just terrible. Like, I guess this is kind of like a little tutorial. I'm honestly so bad at tutorials. Like, I don't really know like much about skin and like makeup and stuff like that. Ron wants to say hello too. Hello from Ronald. Are you the cutest? Next, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer, which is also kind of like a cream, moisturizing cream. So we'll just throw that on there as well. So, little life update. I got a lip flip. I've never really gotten anything done to my face before, so it doesn't really look that much different. It just like flips your lip up, so it's literally so cheap, you guys. Like, it was $25, so you get like 2 units of Botox right here, and it just like relaxes your lip muscle so that when you smile, your lip doesn't disappear, because mine would just curl under like this, and I look like I don't have an upper lip when I smile, so that's what I got. But little life update from me while we put on the foundation. So I have officially started prep, kind of. And you guys, I'm so excited for this prep season because I am just so mentally prepared this time around. Like last prep, I was gonna document everything. Like I was gonna start a YouTube series and everything like that. And it just like wasn't mentally like I was in it, but mentally, I don't know. I just wasn't in a very strong place, if that makes sense. So I didn't like document literally anything. I was barely even on Instagram. So I definitely want to document, you know, this whole process here, because like I said, I just feel like I'm in such a mentally strong spot. You know, I've done a lot of mental work, like fixing my self-sabotaging. So that was like the main thing. You know, I would just self-sabotage like crazy, and that led to like not following my plan very well. So anyways, I just feel like I'm in mentally a good spot. Like my relationship with food is just freaking incredible. It's like the best it's ever been. So I'm just really excited for this prep, and I'm gonna win my pro card this year. I'm gonna win my pro card and I'm gonna document the whole freaking thing. So I'm really excited about that. So the show is either in August, September, or October. Not sure which one. We're just basically starting prep, seeing how my body responds, seeing when I will be ready and going from there. But my coach wants me to come down to San Diego to compete, which would be unreal. Okay, I have not been to the ocean in like years. So I'm really excited. I think that would just be an incredible experience. And you know what, you guys, I've been having like, not visions, but I've been like closing my eyes and just like listening to, this sounds so weird, but like listening to Kygo music. I love Kygo so much. He's like one of my favorite DJs. But anyways, and just like his music reminds me of like the ocean, and I would just like envision myself like in the ocean, like on a beach with the sunset and stuff like that. So I just feel like San Diego's gonna be it. So you know what I mean? Just manifesting it. But anyways, so that is the plan. We're just kind of starting prep and seeing where it takes us, you know? I have to requalify because I haven't competed. The next time I step on stage, it'll be 2 years since I've been on stage, which is just insane. So I have to requalify, so I'm gonna do an amateur show and then a national show, maybe in like December, I think like the next one would be, which I think is like in Miami or I don't know, something like that. So yeah, very excited to be starting, and I cannot wait to just give it my freaking all and give it everything I got and also document the process. Okay, not sure why, but I continued to talk for about 2 minutes and it just stopped recording, and now I literally forget what I was saying. So let's do the foundation. So I'm gonna be mixing 2 of them. I don't know, I'm just gonna try mixing these 2. So this is the Il Makiage and this is the Revlon Color Stay. So I do like both of these, but like this one's, yeah, that's great. My phone keeps stopped recording because I have no more storage left. So I literally just had to delete a bunch of crap with foundation all over my hand and finger. So anyways, let's go ahead, see if this works. Hopefully my phone doesn't continue to run out of storage. Okay, so I'm going to blend this in with my hands. I know this is weird, but I saw someone on TikTok doing it, so we're gonna go ahead and give that a try. Ooh. See, I don't really like full coverage makeup, and this, when you blend with your hands, I usually blend with like a wet beauty blender, but with your hands, there's nothing, there's no foundation going anywhere, so. Good. Okay, you know what? That went on so nice. Like obviously it's full coverage, but like when I do it with the beauty blender, it always like doesn't, I don't know, go on as nicely. It's just weird. Also, I'm gonna have to put on some self-tanner today because now my makeup is officially darker than my actual skin because I am pale. Now I'm just gonna go in with a beauty blender and pat it. This is what I saw some girl on TikTok doing, so. Pat, pat, pat. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a concealer from Il Makiage. So I never really used concealer until I got this stuff. So I'm just gonna go into this part of my eye so we can lift the face. And now blend that with the Beauty Blender. Okay, I'm like shook. Like, this went on so nicely. I am never using a Beauty Blender again. So now, I'm just gonna take another Beauty Blender, this side. This is the side I use for setting powder. I don't actually have like setting powder, I just have like normal powder. So I'm just gonna put this in my lighter areas to bake. You gotta bake, apparently. Don't even know what that means, but just in the lighter areas. That looks kind of crazy. Okay, I totally forgot to put on some bronzer. So I'm gonna throw on some of this Clinique like bronzer stick, and I'm gonna put it, so loud, on a brush, because I find if you put it directly on your skin, it just like lifts off your foundation and looks very like patchy. So I'm gonna use a little brush and I'm just gonna dab it in the spots that I want it. So we're gonna go up here like this, and this like lifts the face apparently. Okay, so you're gonna hear it here first, but as I just grow, get older, you know, like my account on Instagram is obviously like a fitness account, and obviously fitness is still a very large part of my life as I continue to compete, and I want to compete for a long time until, you know, I get my pro card or until I'm on the Olympia stage. But I have just such a, like, not passion, but just such like a interest in makeup. So I just love to do makeup. So I definitely want to like start incorporating more like makeup and beauty stuff on my page. Like I want to do like more hair stuff, maybe some fashion stuff, because I've just like always really been into that, you know, and I just think it's so much fun and it brings out my creative side. So I found like, because I've been doing this whole fitness thing for a very long time, you know, I've been an online coach for about almost 5 years, and yeah, so I just like kind of want to like switch things up a little bit. I found like my creativity with social media has just been really lacking, like really lacking. Like I just never know what to post anymore, you know? So I just want to start, like, I don't know, switching it up a little bit. I still don't really know what I'm gonna do. Maybe just post like mini tutorials on Reels or something like, I don't know. But I got a text message from my dad and he's like, it was like 4 a.m. He's like, I can't sleep and I was just thinking about you and your makeup. And I was like, okay. And he's like, you're just so good at it. Like you should start doing more tutorials and stuff like that, because I'm sure a lot of people would love to learn from you. And I was like, you know what, Dad, you're right. And you know what, always listen to your parents. Your parents are always right. So I just find like I have so much fun doing makeup, and like I said, I'm not horrible at it. So just wanted to, yeah, kind of bring that out in the open. So you heard it here first. And we're gonna start uploading a little more beauty stuff on social media. I still like struggle with social media, and like I'm just like not very consistent with it, and it's just like probably because my creativity has just been lacking. I used to be so consistent with Instagram, and now I'm just like just not. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so now I'm going to do a setting spray. So that girl on TikTok, she like soaks her face with setting spray. So I think I blended that in okay. So I'm gonna do that with this rose water setting spray. It's like a nice mist. So we're just gonna soak the face until it's like wet. That looks disgusting. Then we're just gonna let this dry. Still drying. All right, it's still drying. I hate the sticky feeling, so I am gonna set it with more powder. I have an itch. Let's just do my brows while it's sitting. So I'm just gonna brush them up. My brows have just been a struggle for so long. Like I just don't know how to do them. They're like weird. Like I actually trim them. Like they're so long. I have the longest little hairs, and I really want like that nice brushed, like that brushed stroke look, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try it like this. With this tiny little pencil, I'm just gonna draw in a couple strands like this. Just fill it in a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna brush them with this little eyebrow brush. There's no sticker on it. I don't know what happened to it, but I feel like you know what this one is, you know? It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Just gonna brush them up and to the side. Okay, that's not horrible. They don't match, but and this eyebrow hairs are so much longer than this side. Let me trim them again, but okay. It's not the worst. Not the best, not the worst. Oh, my face is pretty much dry, but I'm just gonna set it with some more powder everywhere. Just dab it, a little dab, set her in place. But this skin makeup, you guys, it looks so good. Okay, now I'm gonna just use this palette, this, what's it called? Highlighter palette by Glowdient. I don't know if that's that actual brand, but it's got like all these different highlighter shades. So you do like this one as like blush, like up here, which is what I'm gonna do. And then I use this really light one to go above my lip here and down the center of my nose. And then I use mix the blush with this like tanner color. You just go up here like that. On the forehead. I am just freaking glowing. Blending right here isn't the best, but that's okay. It still looks really freaking good. Like, okay, no, from far away, we need to fix that. How do we fix that? I don't know. I'm just gonna use some more of this light powder to try and blend that out a little bit so it's not like cutting into my eye part. Okay, that's better, right? That's better. Okay, for my eyes, I'm gonna use this Il Makiage eyeliner. So I'm gonna do like a nice wing, like a full-on eyeliner. I just wanna look, you know, fierce today. So I'm gonna try and do this in the phone. So I always make, what? We should try, no, I'm gonna do it like this. I always make 2 corners like this. See if they match a little bit. This one's way. And then I'm gonna go from this top part and bring it out, connect the two. It's really hard to do on my phone. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. I can't do this with my phone. Let's try this side, it's a little bit easier. That looks horrible. Okay, I'm gonna do this side in the mirror because I just can't, I don't know. Okay, so I kind of had to like smudge this one, so I kind of smudged this one a little bit. They are not perfect, but they don't need to be perfect, right? They're sisters, they're not twins. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of mascara. First, I'm going to curl the lashes. I'm gonna use the Falsies Volume mascara. So this stuff actually works really good as like a base because it doesn't go on very thick. Like when I first got it, it went on really thick, and now like it dried out really fast, but I like it to like just separate the little lashes. I always get a speck on my eyelid. It drives me insane. All right, second layer. Oh, you little bitch. Use this CoverGirl Exhibitionist Stretch and Strength Mascara. This stuff goes on real thick, so I'm just gonna put it in my outer corner lashes to make them a little bit thicker. Usually I would wear, like with this look, I would wear like falsies, but I don't want to today, so just in the outer corners like that. And now I need to fix these stupid little specks on my eyelid. Not bad, not bad. Now for the lips. The lips are always my favorite. I always use a lip liner, and I always go on the outer line eyelets to make them look bigger. And it's always a mess when I do it, like always. Below your lip line. And then I'm just gonna shade in, do a little lip contour. Like so, fill in the corners. And then just a little bit of lip gloss to blend them together. This stuff is Juicy Tubes. I don't like the sound of that. Together. And I always like push them past my lip line to just make them look, you know, full, very full. All right, and there you have it. That is today's look. I am just so like speechless with this foundation. Like it doesn't even look cakey. Like I feel like it was full, very full coverage, but it looks so nice and it's soft. And let's just see if it lasts the whole day, because like near the end of the day I always lose it right here. Like it always just like chunks off right there, and then my forehead looks all blotchy. So let's see if it's gonna last for the whole day, because I do have to go out tonight, so I'm hoping that this stays for the rest of the day. And I'll probably curl my eyelashes one more time once they dry. But then for my hair, I took out all of my hair extensions. So if you don't know, I've been wearing extensions for a long time. Like I had the, what are they called? Tie-in extensions, and I took them out because I'm dyeing my hair blonde. So I had an appointment to dye it blonde. You can't dye your extensions. So I just took them out myself, but then I ended up having to postpone my appointment. So now I've just been extensionless for a few weeks now, and it's depressing. This is my hair. It is very long. I did end up cutting off like this much, but just very fine. You can't really do much with it because it's so freaking fun. I have an appointment on May 11th. Thank goodness, because my roots are coming in. It's just driving me insane. And guys, I cannot wait to have my blonde hair back. It's gonna be a process, and it's probably gonna fry off all my hair, but it's fine. We're gonna strip all of this dark brown out so we get my natural colors. We're starting on like a clear, clean base, and we're going blonde again. I cannot wait. It's been so long. I just feel like blonde. I've been blonde my whole life. I decided to just gradually go darker and darker and darker until it came to this. And I loved having dark hair. I think it looks really nice. It's just like not me, you know. I just don't feel like myself, you know? Like I'm a blonde, that's just me, it's who I am. So we're going back blonde, we're getting our identity back, and I just cannot wait. So today I'm gonna put a little bit of a wave in my hair, heat protect it, protect that shit cheese stuff, and it smells like a salon. It just smells so good, I love it. So, and then I use this wand. I've had this for a very long time. It's really old. It's got like a stain. I wonder what that is even from. Is that from like my hair dye? That's kind of gross. I just put like a little bit of a wave in it, like just wrap it around like this. I don't hold it on for like too long. Just to put like a little bit of volume or something in my hair because she flat. So yeah, just literally like tiny little waves. So there we go, just very small little waves. Okay, you know what? I'm really getting used to my hair being without extensions, but Ron always finds my hair, pulls it out of my drawers, and then just like freaking plays with it, and it gets disgusting like this. So I ended up sewing clip-ins to my old extensions that I, like the tie-in extensions, because I'm just desperate for just that extra volume. But my hair does not look too bad today. Like this looks actually pretty nice. But I'm still gonna throw in a little clip just because we just need that extra little oomph, you know. Okay. Looks pretty much the same. A little bit of extra length and a little bit of extra volume because I just can. So there you have it, you guys. That is my very quick little get ready with me. I'm just like blown away by this foundation though. Like it looks so good, like so good. I don't know if it was probably just like putting it onto my hands instead of a beauty blender, because I feel like it just takes off so much of the makeup, which is like good for like a natural look. This would definitely be full coverage. Like this is very full coverage. It still doesn't even look like I'm wearing makeup, and it matches really. No, it doesn't. We're gonna have to put on some self tanner. But anyways, that is it. This wraps up this video. I just wanted to give you guys a little update, do a little get ready with me, Kate. But first of all, I'm so excited because I'm going to a festival this summer, a music festival in Calgary, Chasing Summer. And I cannot wait to do festival makeup. So excited. So I'm definitely gonna make a YouTube video of that. Maybe post some stuff on Instagram too. It's just like, you know, but that's in July and it's literally April. So we got lots of time, but I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to do festival makeup. It's gonna be so much fun. So that is it for today's video. I have a whole bunch of work to do, but the next video I'll be uploading will most likely be a Buff Bunny collection try and haul again. And then we're gonna officially start our prep series. So excited. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.